Hello and welcome to Battle of the Bricks. How's everybody doing today? Welcome on in, guys. Today is going to be the 4th episode of Battle of the Bricks. We're only 3 battles away from finding out who the master builder of Season 2 is going to be. It's super exciting stuff. For those of you who don't know me, my name is BrickinNick. I'm a creative Lego builder here on Twitch, and I am the host of Battle of the Bricks. It's going to be so much fun today. We also have a very special co-host joining us today, who I think is starting to make his appearance.
Hello!
Look at this. I found him just like wandering around the streets of Toronto, and I was like, oh hey, I know you. You should like come on my show today.
He was like, guys, what are you doing here? Why are you in Toronto? And he was like, I have something Belgium. Really cool, and let's go Battle of the Bricks. And I was like, oh, tell me about it.
Isn't this awesome having him here? So Parky is going to be our co-host today. If you guys don't know him, he is a wonderful member of the brick building community here on Twitch.
Parky, yeah, what was
there was something popping up a little bit. I was like, oh, he's revealing himself pretty early there. We have 2 of us today's ready. It's going to be a lot of fun having Parky here. And guys, thank you for all the hosts coming in. Really appreciate it. So again, for those who don't know, Battle of the Bricks, live Lego building competition. We have 8 builders from all over the world who are competing for the title of Master Builder in head-to-head battles. So today's the 4th episode. The next few rounds are going to be the semifinals and the finals, and those are actually all happening in person at Brickworld Chicago. It's going to be really cool. We're building an awesome studio there, and everything's going to be in person. And we'll have some of our previous competitors on as a co-host as well. So it's going to be really good stuff. Really good stuff.
Amiria, a week off? Never.
And yes, Flaming Champions, I am indeed from Toronto, yes. And that's where Parky is right now. He's visiting us here in Toronto.
I'm not from Toronto.
Not from Toronto, but yes. It's going to be really good. One thing that we're also doing throughout the show is raising money for St. Jude Children's Hospital, which is really great. Shoot, I forgot to do something. But you know what? Let's do a little dance.
I'm breaking everything.
Watch the llama. Don't break the llama, okay? Don't break the llama. All right. So thank you so much, MKirk, for the 3 months. We'll make sure we get to that on a future stream. But for now, I'd actually like Parky to talk about what we're going to be doing for St. Jude. We are raising money for St. Jude Children's Hospital. Parky has done some fundraising for them before, so I'd like him to talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, that was me. St. Jude. So today we are fundraising for St. Jude. What is St. Jude? That is a children's hospital. Main base is in Memphis, but they have hospitals all over America, and currently they are also going global with a global initiative, which is awesome. What makes them absolutely worthy? And that is they treat children with cancer. That's already bad. But they make sure that the parents never have to pay 1 single cent while their children are being treated. Even if the parents fly over and they stay there with the child, because that's very important. They think that family support is very important.
Always stay together.
Even for staying there, for the food, everything is paid for. So that's amazing. And what's more, what they also do, they do a ton of research for cancer.
Yeah.
And they share that research for free with the whole world.
They do indeed.
So they don't take any patents, or sometimes they take patents, but they just share it freely to avoid that somebody commercializes it. Mm-hmm. That's the most reason.
Yeah.
So that's why, because the problem with that is, of course, it takes a ton of money to keep that going.
Yeah.
They spend about between 300 and 400 million per year.
Oh my gosh.
Just to get it running. So the fundraising that we do is very important.
Indeed.
And what's more, people, if today you donate to St. Jude, you might even trigger something special.
There are a couple things you guys can make us do, both of us, while we're doing our streaming too.
Yeah,
so
I said yes
small
to
incentives, and Parky was silly enough to agree to them. So you guys are gonna get to have some fun with him as well. You guys are gonna get to have some fun with it as well. I think it's about time though that we start to head into the competition, meet our competitors for today, so that you guys can get to know our builders better. Does that sound good, Parky?
Absolutely.
Well,
and yes, Fanny, I have explained this before. I'll let you know.
All right, so let's get our builders in here. All right, builders, if you guys can unmute yourselves, and we will get you back in on the action. Can I get some tests from you guys? Can I hear you guys?
Am I good?
Here I am. Beautiful. We can hear both of you. Awesome. So, guys, in your top left, you have John, who is also known as Little John. You guys might have seen him hanging out in the stream before. He's been hanging out here for a while. You guys may also know the gentleman in the bottom right corner. His name is Tyler, or Legoholic. Both wonderful builders. I'm so honored to have them both on the show, as I have been with every competitor, because all of them have just been amazing. And I think it's time to dive into some introductions. We're going to let them introduce themselves. You guys will be able to see some of their creations as well, so you can get an idea of their building style. So why don't we go ahead and get started with Little John. go ahead and tell everyone about yourself, Little John.
All right, so I'm John. I'm a T-full or teenage fan of Lego. I've been in the online Lego community for about 3.5 years now, and I like building in a wide variety of themes, but castle's definitely my favorite.
Awesome. Yeah, and you guys can see how he's talked about the wide variety of themes. You can see a beautiful spaceship on screen right now. They were also showing an awesome, like, box of chocolate that you would think was almost real. It looked really, really good.
Absolutely.
And then a very nice example of a castle creation. And what I really like, John, that you do with castles, you go into, like, all different sorts of variety of castle themes inspired by places all over the world, which I think is really, really cool, too. Absolutely. Next, we are going to move on to getting to know Tyler a little bit better. Let's do it up.
Hey everybody. So I guess I'll start by just telling you the type of stuff I like to build and how long I've been doing it. I've been building since I was like 2. I've got like home video of me getting like one of my first Lego sets, and I'm just ecstatic when I get to the Lego. Like everything else was great, but Lego is just like, I'm just jumping around. And I like building pretty much everything except for trains. Don't really like trains so much, but anything else goes. And I absolutely love building characters, especially cartoon-styled characters that have lots of character and personality to them. So that's probably my favorite thing to build. So I'm happy to see there's at least some Mixel eyes.
Yes, indeed. Got a little bit of variety in the sets there for you guys, for sure. All right. So, guys, the first thing that's going to be happening today is we're going to be voting on the theme. So that's something that you guys get to do. So let me pull up all the information that you guys need to know what the theme is. Options are going to be for today. And actually, Parky, why don't you tell us a little bit about the themes here while I get some things set up?
So it's quite simple. There are 3 teams to choose from. The first one is Adventurers, which pretty much means Indiana Jones. Let's be clear. It's Indiana Jones. Adventures. Then we have Animals and Creatures, which of course means dinosaurs. I mean Jurassic World and everything, dinosaurs. And then the third one, Racers, Technic, and Mindstorms. That's actually Battle of the Robots Till Death, something like that. I don't know, with racing involved. So yeah, we have Adventures, Animals and Creatures, and Racers, Technic, and Mindstorms.
So those are going to be your options for today, guys. And unlike what Parky said, they are pretty broad themes. There's a lot that could be done within them. I think Parky's just kind of letting you guys know what he might like to see, but you guys are welcome to, of course,
totally not
influencing
you guys. Nope.
But we're going to go ahead and get the vote started in chat right now. So your options are going to be right there. You guys are going to have 3 minutes to vote on the themes. So feel free to get your votes in. That's going to be !vote space the number. Parky, you are not allowed to vote.
Aww.
You're not allowed to do anything while you're co-hosting.
Oh, come on.
You get no saying nothing. No co-host influence. You can fake one if you'd like, but watch. I'm sitting right next to him, so I know if he's doing something. How do our builders? Actually, builders, why don't you talk a little bit about the Lego sets that you got before you as well, while everybody in chat is getting some ideas on how to vote. Maybe Tyler, why don't you start with the Extreme Engine set? Tell everyone what you're seeing in that set there.
Well, the first thing that I see in this that I really like a lot is this, I think it's dark azure color. I love dark azure. There's
Beautiful
also white.
color.
That'd be a good color to use. Well, actually, the bright light orange is also one of my favorite colors. So, yeah, this is going to be a really good set for the colors, although it looks like we have predominance of dark red. But this set is going to be awesome in terms of colors just because it's got some of my favorites in it.
Glad to hear. And Little John, why don't you go ahead and tell us about the mythical, I think it's called Mythical Creatures set, if I'm not forgetting.
Yep. Yes, it is.
Awesome.
All right. So, I'm seeing a lot of dark red here. I really like the piece they used for the head. It's kind of a rock piece in dark red. There's a few of those in the set. The eye pieces are looking really nice.
Yep, some very unique pieces there for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have one background plate with pole. Those are really nice when using in builds.
Beautiful. Sounds really, really good. Let's see how the vote is shaping up so far. All right, it looks like we're almost decided on our theme, but it could go anywhere at the last minute. So guys, make sure you get those votes in.
You never know.
All your options are there in chat. In case anyone doesn't know, they're also on the screen, so that's pretty easy to.
By the way, John, how does it feel that you have to represent the team community in the Lego world here in Battle of the Bricks? I mean, it's all on your shoulders now. No pressure, of course, but still,
Well, I mean,
everything is on your
lose-
shoulders.
If I lose, I lost to Tyler, so it's all right.
Okay, that's fair.
But I have to
can't
say, I'm
think.
very happy to have you on. And honestly, like, I didn't even plan to really have a TFOL in a sense. You know, I feel like you've been so mature in chat, I would have never guessed that you're a little bit on the younger side. So it's great to have you here.
Well, if I
Yeah, thanks for having me.
if I lose, you'll be awesome to lose to. So
Parky's having too much fun with my Lego builds. I gotta keep an eye on him. He's probably gonna try and walk out with something if I'm not careful.
I totally did not put the Captain America shield outside. No.
You
I
realize
didn't.
I'm driving you places, so I'll know if you snuck something into the car.
Oh, but I'm good at hiding things.
Oh, are you
Especially the Lego.
Gotta try.
I have a Lego
Gotta
bag
try.
already in the car, so.
All right, guys. 5 seconds left until our theme is determined. It looks like it's gonna be dun dun dun.
Indiana Jones! Oh, no.
Adventurers is indeed the winning option for today. So our theme is going to be option number 1. All right, and then just to talk a little bit about what's going to be going on next is we're actually going to have 2 rounds of building as we have throughout the previous rounds. We're going to do a 15-minute building round and then a 45-minute building round that's going to follow. What's cool about that is it kind of forces the builders to prioritize what pieces they want to use because they will not be able to touch whatever they worked on in the first 15 minutes throughout the rest of the competition. So it'll be cool to see how quickly they can come up with something, how good of a build they can do in such a short time, and also be cautious of what kind of pieces they're using during those 15 minutes. So it's going to be very, very interesting indeed. So I'm just getting the timer ready here. How are our builders feeling? Are you guys ready to go?
I'm ready. I just think we need some Indiana Jones music going.
I mean, you guys are welcome to play whatever music you would like as long as it doesn't come through.
Well, I don't know the Indiana Jones theme, but I know this one. Da, 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 da. Oh,
I actually have no idea what theme was that.
18.
A-Team? Oh,
Da, da,
sure,
da,
yeah.
da, 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 da.
I totally grew up in like the 80s with the A-Team or something.
Okay, thanks for making me feel old again.
All right. Are our builders ready?
Yes, indeed.
All right. So, Parky, we're going to do a countdown and then we're going to say build. Okay. 5,
4, 3, 2, 1, go!
And I told you to say build, and you said go.
I know.
He's useless, guys. He's useless. Let's also say hi to everyone in chat. We'll let our builders kind of get into the zone and get started. So we've got Kevin, we got Han, we got Soccer Kid, we got Steek. Parky, who else have you seen in chat?
Free J,
Free J, we got Dan.
Almeria,
Almeria's here. Womas.
Beardman,
Yeah, so many awesome friends.
Vigo.
Yeah, how are you guys feeling today? How are we doing?
So many people in chat already.
Miss BrickinNick is up in here as well. So awesome.
Hoflanik! We wait back.
Indeed we will. Indeed we will. Yeah.
Yeah, Svenny, I mean, now you can see my hair,
Now
actually.
he really outdoes mine though, guys. Like,
I mean,
people
I-
say I have the best hair on Twitch, Parky, but I
No,
really
no,
think
that's
it's all
really-
you, man.
that's
it's
awesome.
really it's all you.
Normally I hide it with a nice fancy hat, but I forgot my hat.
You forgot your hat.
Yeah.
You're missing the purple hair part. I was disappointed he got here without purple hair, guys. I was expecting a purple hair co-host.
I
it's
I
just,
held it for 2.5 days. That was
2.5
long enough.
days. Ugh, disappointing. Disappointing. Looks like our builders are starting to get organized. Parky, what do you think your strategy would be in getting started for the competition?
Rib open the bags.
Rip up. That's a good strategy.
Really ripping them
Get the
open.
Lego
I mean,
pieces out. I think
Just
that could be
dump
useful.
it all on table.
Okay.
And have a feel for it.
Have a feel. Do you take a whiff of the Lego to get a
course,
sense of it?
of course.
Because I feel like smelling the Lego pieces really gives you a sense for what you can build with it, right?
Absolutely.
Totally
But it has to be
does.
fresh Lego. I mean, so for instance, this is older Lego.
Yeah,
right?
it doesn't really have much of a scent to it.
The scent is gone.
Yeah, it's gone. It is.
It now is a bit of a Nick scent.
Do I have a scent? I'm so sorry. I hope it's good.
Nah, don't worry.
Hey, Maddie, welcome on into you
Maddie!
as well. Handle the bakes for several minutes. He just loves that sound.
And
One of his favorites, right?
yeah, absolutely.
And all the pieces go flying everywhere. Hopefully not.
Ooh, sorters or pilers. Ah, that's an interesting one. Yeah, let's see. So John obviously is a sorter. Tyler,
He's doing a little bit of sorting there too. He's doing a little bit of sorting.
it's a
there
bit in between.
Yeah.
It's a bit in between.
too. Indeed, Dan. A little bit like Tyler looks like a caricature of himself. I like it. Like it fits his building style perfectly.
Oh yeah,
Lego bag style. It's nice.
really?
I actually don't mind it too much. A little bit of it, like as long as it's not overdone, you know.
Okay, if it's just ripping up the bag and everything,
Yeah,
no problem.
yeah, exactly.
If you really start
Exactly.
crinkling it,
Yeah, that's where it
Oh,
starts to get
man.
worrisome
No.
for sure. Just a couple of reminders, guys. We are, of course, raising money for St. Jude as well. There's some fun incentives that you can subject me and Parky to today. So you can check out the incentives there. You can donate there. I'd also like to know, I really want to give a shout out to Victor of Eclipse Bricks. If you guys don't know Victor, really, really awesome guy who does custom Lego printing on pieces. And he's been kind enough to actually donate all of the bricks for Battle of the Bricks this year. So he's going to do the tile for the trophy. And there's also going to be a builder or a brick for each a participant of the competition, so they can add that to their brick badges if they want to too. Yeah. So thanks to Victor for hooking us up with that stuff. It's awesome. You guys definitely should go check out his beautiful work.
Which remind me.
Yeah.
I have something somewhere.
You do. Oh my gosh, speaking of printed bricks, look at what Parky's sharing here.
I have a small present for you, Nick.
Oh, Parky.
Because
Oh my gosh,
we are
a
together
little
on stream.
tile too?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Guys, look at this. Look at this.
Don't have to.
So awesome. And a little tile too. Yeah, everybody's gonna be getting brick badge wage for the competitors. Indeed, Mr. Kevin Nico.
Yes,
That is
Kevin,
awesome,
that
Parky.
is absolutely happening.
Well, Parky, I mean, I'm happy to give this thing to you. Not those ones. Where did I set them aside? I gotta grab them quickly. I have them over here. Take one colored brick, and you can also have the long one too.
Well,
Get both.
it has to be red.
It gotta be red for Parky.
It has
for
to be
sure.
red. It has to be red.
I have them too now, almost. Parky's grabbing it, and then the big one too.
Oh yeah, for on my badge.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The
Awesome.
llama, take the llama. Yes, Dan, I
Yes.
do have bricks for
I
our
agree.
former
This one would
competitors
be
as
better.
well.
This one would be better.
Those were not ready in time for Brick World last year, but I will have those for all of you as well, Dan. So you are not missing out on the brick badge goodness, I promise. I just did not get them in time for you last year. All right, so we're just about to approach the 10-minute mark. I don't know I think Tyler's just getting started with the builds. Looks like John might still be doing some organizing, which is all right, but not leaving himself a lot of time. Oh my gosh, we got some friends up in here as well.
Moy sauce.
Moy Sauce, a wonderful gentleman that I had the pleasure of meeting at the recent Twitch Toronto meetup, which was super awesome. Welcome on in, Moy Sauce, guys. You are coming into an episode of Battle of the Bricks, our live Lego building competition. So feel free to hang out and watch as two incredible builders create some stuff based on a theme that you guys have voted on. You guys will also get to decide the winners today. It's gonna be super duper cool. Aw, thank you, Moy. I appreciate it, dude.
By the way, Tyler.
Yes.
Just a quick
Go
heads
ahead.
up. It's not a sorting competition. It's a building competition.
Oh, wait, what?
I know.
Oh shoot, did I not tell you guys that? Oh
know.
no.
Good did you know?
I already thought that Nick forgot to tell you that, but
We all know I'm pretty bad with the memory stuff in general, so. Moy, how are you doing, dude? I hope you had an awesome stream today. Tell us about what you got up to. Love to hear it. And yes, Sean, gotta have awesome stuff for everybody. So, I mean, you guys are getting lots of Lego, but I want you guys to have a little, specific memory of your time on the competition. So,
absolutely.
yeah, beautiful thing.
And is that the trophy from last year?
It
We
is.
can show
So
that?
that's actually, yeah, we can show both of them. I've shown them on the stream before. So this is going to be going to Micah. I was not able to get this to him in time last year, so he's going to be receiving it.
So,
at Brick
and
World
it has
this
a
year.
really nice print on it.
Yeah, beautiful little print there, showing
we
that it's
go.
the Season 1 Master Builder, and we'll be getting the same thing done for Season 2 this year. So
Yeah, the season 2 is already ready.
yep,
I'm
the
looking
trophy's
at
ready
it.
to go. Got that ready ahead of time. Go, Nick.
But you see,
It's
it's not rigged. It's not a rigged
It's
competition.
not engraved yet. Yeah, no, it's not getting engraved until the winner's ready to go. So.
Not rigged.
Yo, and CC Biggs, welcome on in. How we doing? The first clutches of the match. I think he was. I think Tyler was the first one to clutch 2 bricks together as well.
Wait,
Very exciting.
Really?
Yeah, he's got some pieces in his hand there.
Oh my god.
I'm finally building.
I thought I was the first one because I put these 2 on top of each other.
I don't know. I think I put your tile on top of your brick.
Oh,
first,
you were
actually.
first.
Winner.
Free J, I will try. I will try not to break it.
Yeah, we'll be careful with
No
them.
promises though, because
Unfortunately, hun, there are no big fancy trophies for the community special. Maybe something that I can do in the future. You never know. You
We'll
never
see,
know.
we'll see,
We'll see. Yeah. And Prog, thank you for the host. We do not yet, CC. So there is a theme. Today's theme is Adventurers. If you don't know Adventurers, it was a Lego theme from like the early 2000s. Very much inspired by Indiana Jones and his adventures in a wide variety of themes like Arctic, Orient, desert, dinosaurs. I think he had even done at one point.
Yeah.
Didn't Adventurers do some dinosaurs? I think
that
so.
could be.
Yeah.
I'm not sure anymore.
Oh, there was a lot. There was a lot of variations.
did those
so.
dinosaurs.
Very varied.
Yeah, so we're excited to see what kind of stuff these guys are coming up with. This is like a creative build challenge, so This is like watching a real life first comment being acted out. It is too true. It's too true. It is indeed.
I was first. No, I was first.
I was first.
There were already some oopsies.
I
Yeah,
know,
true,
right,
true.
Dan? I feel like I made the same mistake. I bought a bunch of Star Wars sets and been getting all the awesome Johnny Thunder stuff, which is what I should have gotten. It was the better stuff. All right. Had some really cool pieces.
Excuse me, people. The host needs temporarily evacuate to some sort of
just gotta-
mental institution. Really?
When you get two
Johnny
sets and try to
Thunder?
make
Really?
something new, how do you pick the two sets? Fluffy, I try and look for something that's going to give our builders a good variety of parts to work with, as well as a good variety of colors in case they want to do some different stuff. I find the Creator 3-in-1s in particular are really great because they're actually designed to build multiple models, right? So it means they come with a good amount of pieces to do a mix of stuff. So if you do want to check out the sets that they are using, I do have the set info for it right here.
The price was the rights to be free of. Well,
Yeah.
Hunt, you do realize that for me,
Yeah,
there's a possibility
he's
that I
gonna
need
be
to
the
eat
big
this.
loser today. CC, so season 1 was won by our very good friend Micah. And then how many battles are left in season 2? So this is the 4th battle of season 2. You know, I'll actually go ahead and just hop over to the bracket quickly so you can take a quick look. So you can actually see we've already had 3 battles take place, sorry.
Yeah, 3.
Casey and Kyle are going to be facing off in the semis. Sean is going to be facing the winner of today's battle. And those are all going to be happening live in person at Brick World. So it's going to be really, really awesome to see all that go down. Hey, and Katie's up in here too. So Fluffy, as part of our incentives for raising money for St. Jude today, one thing to note actually that I totally forgot to mention is if we hit $300, you can see we've raised $211 already, which is incredible. If we raise $300, it'll unlock a special challenge for our competitors. So it'll be really fun to watch them suffer through that. But along the way, you can also make me and Parky suffer a little bit. So
yeah, what we need to eat here, that's what they call bean boozled. I first didn't know it either. But they have some delicious flavors like, let me see, spoiled milk
oh, my favorite.
or rotten egg.
Oh, that's good too.
Barf.
Oh, man, these are hard to decide between.
Stinky socks.
Stinky socks?
Oh.
Who hasn't wanted to eat stinky socks
Or
before?
dead fish. Or canned dog food. Oh yeah. Moldy cheese.
Nice. Yeah, really good stuff, guys.
I've seen enough.
Anyone else Brick World hype? Well, all of our competitors are amazingly are going to be there. And it's going to be fun actually having some of our former competitors for both this season and last as co-hosts at Brick World this year, which is going to be really cool. Stinky socks are Parky's thing. And yes, guys, we are actually approaching the 4-minute mark. How are we feeling, builders?
I think I got something coming together.
Got something going? All right. It's exciting to see, though, man. I always say I'm so glad to be the one who gets to host this and never has to compete. Because I can't imagine the pressure you would feel being under these time constraints. No, you don't think there's a lot of pressure?
No, I remember a competition where I participated with Han. And
It was
no
pressure
real
at all?
pressure. No.
Tyler, what were you saying there?
I said we need to change that.
We should definitely change that.
I have an idea. Battle of the Bricks. Winner Battle of the Bricks against Brickin'Nick.
Yeah, I like that.
No, I don't like that at all. That's an awful idea. What's wrong with molten cheese? I like blue cheese. And yo, Ziploc, how are you? How is Battle 1? So, Cece, you guys actually get to vote on the winners. This season, we're having our builders compete in 2 rounds during the Force for battles. So there's going to be a 15-minute build and a 45-minute build, and you guys will get to judge on what you guys liked best from both of those rounds. So if you stick around until the end of the episode, you guys will get to vote on who you believe is the best builder in today's battle.
All the competitors flip the contest on the host. I'm Kevin, I'm sure
Who
you
knows?
are.
Maybe we'll do a special someday where we can all square off or something for fun. Those flavors sounded great. Oh, totally. Where the hosts get dragged into the competition, right? Something like Chopped, yeah. Could do that. Just as a host fun, it doesn't compete, but builds with the same sets. That could be cool, too. Honestly, my only thing is there's a lot for me to manage while we're doing these. At least right now. But maybe that'll change someday. Oh, yeah, sure, Parky. You don't know what it's like to run a live stream, do you?
Nope.
Because Parky is definitely not a live streamer as well.
I've never done live streaming. I don't know what it is. Is that a camera? Oh, hey, camera.
Yeah. This brick.
Cece, Nick in general tends to be quite good, yes. Maybe your socials?
Yeah, I mean, hey, if you want to see any of the stuff I built, you can also see some of that kind of, not too much actually hanging around behind me right now. A lot of it's packed and ready to go for Brick World.
No, he actually, reality, he put everything away because he knew I was coming. And,
Yeah, he's gonna try and steal some stuff, so gotta be careful.
Have you fixed the pixel art?
Katie coming in with some bits. Thank you so much, Katie. That is super kind of you. Really appreciate it.
Do you need it?
No. We're gonna pass on the bit stuff while we're doing the competition, especially when there's only less than 2 minutes left to go.
People, only 30 seconds left. Plus a bit.
Plus a minute or so. Whatever.
Yeah. CC, Brick World is in Chicago.
All the Brick World information you could possibly want is right
my God.
there. Hunt, I'm bringing pretty much everything I've built over the last year or so. So, thanks to streaming so much Lego building over the last year, I honestly think I'm gonna have my best showing ever at Brick World, which I'm really excited about. So,
The pinata texture. Yeah, it is a really nice texture. I agree, Fluffy.
actually, there's a nice video I put together as well recently.
yeah.
If you guys want to see, it's my most recent video on YouTube that shows off some of the
Oh, the
techniques
Mario
and stuff I used.
And hey, Katie.
So CC, we are actually in Toronto. That's where I live. But for Brick World, I actually drive down with some friends every year to the event so we can bring all our builds with us and not have to worry about the planes damaging them. And Parky's actually just so happens to be visiting all the way from Belgium. He's also going to be swinging his way down towards Brick World. He's going to see some sights along the way, which is pretty cool. And yes, guys, less than 1 minute to go. Are you guys going to have something done for us? Something cool?
I will indeed.
Beautiful.
As will I.
Awesome. Can't wait to see it.
I was hoping the answer to that would be no.
I mean, it would have been exciting to have like someone. We haven't had anyone fail the first round yet, so
That would be
I'm
actually
waiting for
funny.
the first.
No, I don't have anything.
I saw Sean build.
Yeah, Sean's hiding under the desk building stuff, right, Tyler?
See,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
you are going to be in Brick World as well, so
Yeah,
we'll be sure to see
you
you.
there. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, you're from London. Super cool, CC. Canadian hype. And Isaac, how you doing, buddy? All right, and it looks like we've only got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bricks down. Drop your bricks.
Tyler, who's that there in the background giving you tips? We see him.
Nobody.
We see
There's
him.
nobody here. No, there's nobody.
All right, let's get a look at what our builders prepared for us in the 15-minute building round. It's already over round 1 in the books of today's building.
So fast.
So fast indeed. It does go by super.
Yeah, Kevin,
quickly.
we see him as well. It's
All right, so why don't we go ahead, Tyler? Why don't you go ahead and show us what you have built in the 15-minute round, tying into our adventurous theme for today?
I can't see my own camera, so hopefully this is in frame. But
Yes,
I
you
have
are good.
a little skull statue here. He's got his beady little eyes, and he's missing a tooth. This would be like the entrance to a temple or some sort of warning to stay away from said adventurer temple.
Feels very adventure-y indeed. Definitely something you've seen in a lot of different sets. Usually they actually include it as there's like a skull piece you've seen a lot of
there's
times.
always one included
That
in
looks
those adventure sets.
fantastic as an individual build. So well done to
Yeah,
Tyler.
that's great, Tyler.
Yeah, awesome stuff.
Love it.
Little John, why don't you go ahead and show us what you got, my friend?
Alright, so I went for a little bit of a different approach with a lava waterfall and kind of a barren landscape with just a few mushrooms popping up.
Ooh, cool.
Wow, very cool. Yeah, very adventure-y. Volcanoes always seem to be somewhere our adventurers tend to end up and get themselves in some peril danger. You know, usually hidden treasures around those, and the little mushrooms are adorable. The flow is nice and got some nice stuff
like
going
both
on to it.
builds,
So
actually.
very, very cool. Awesome builds from both of our builders in that first 15-minute round. All right, let's get ready for the big meaty portion of today's competition, though, the 45-minute build round. We're gonna get the timer ready for that. We're gonna definitely at least have one fun challenge for our builders today, which is gonna be super duper fun. But if you guys raise, what do we need to raise? $89 today for St. Jude. We will also unlock a fun additional challenge for our builders. All right, so we're gonna be switching it up to the Arch Creative Build Challenge. Builders, are you guys ready for 45 minutes of creative building fun?
No, but I guess I don't really get a say.
You do not. That is correct. Well done, Tyler. All right, guys.
Yeah, we're stuck
and
here.
Parky, we're against it. This time, okay?
I'll try.
Okay. All right.
If I don't forget.
Yeah. Okay. 5, 4,
3, 2, 1, break!
build. He's gonna say the wrong word every time on purpose now. I know it. I know it. I'm gonna have to fire this guy. Yeah.
Wait, I was getting paid? Awesome!
Well, not anymore.
Man, Tuesday, welcome. The whole
Rock President. Yeah, Mike.
He reads way faster than
And
me.
yeah,
That's
Fluffy,
unbelievable.
So by the way, if you want to donate, there's a link right here that you can easily do that at. And you can also pick an incentive. When you go to donate, you can actually choose rewards.
Please don't donate $25 or more.
Yeah, give Parky his first Being Boozled experience if you would like today, guys. Would definitely be very fun to do that. Michael, good to see you, by the way. I know we've gotten some other awesome people sneaking in here, too. There's some really, I think it's a great start to the competition already with these awesome builds.
So people, keep also in mind you're not voting yet for who is the best. Just keep in mind which build you like the most and
Hey, Nick,
let that have some influence.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead, Little John.
can we pause the timer for a second? I just gotta run the bathroom.
No problem, my dude. That's totally okay. You guys are allowed to be human, so.
What?
All right, timer is paused. If you need to run off quickly, no worries. Maybe we can talk to Tyler a little bit about some of the cool stuff he does. Tyler, I see that like really cool little bee logo you got hanging out behind you. What's all that about?
Well, that's basically buildbetterbricks.com, where we essentially design instructions and cool models that LEGO does not produce things of, such as the Iron Giant that's sitting here. This is one of our latest models that we just designed, and you can get the instructions at buildbetterbricks.com. He's fully articulated. He's got like tons of joints. His mouth moves. His head moves. He's even got some accessories, which I don't have here with me, but super fun to build stuff like this. Had a lot of fun designing him, and his knees and legs are all
very nice. You got some beautiful stuff worked in there, man. Awesome.
Let's check.
Yeah, no, I've been really impressed with all of your builds, guys. It's really, really great stuff. So.
Oh my god, so many cool things.
Yeah.
We're stuff here. Oops.
Try not to break everything.
Oh no! Tyler has a pork on the website.
Not the pork. But no, it's not a porgy. That's the
Okay.
Right?
That's cool. That's
It's
cool.
not a porgy, so.
No porgs. No porgs. So,
All right. And it looks like Little John has returned. Are we ready to resume the competition, guys?
And our LEGO, we will be sure to check out Rebel Luck on Brickworld.
Yeah, we'll definitely see them. Hopefully, we'll actually have them in at the streaming booth as well, which is going to be great. Yep.
Awesome.
So let's get ready to go. Tyler, do you actually want to just turn off your camera and turn it back on for me? Because it looks like you are frozen currently. Tyler, do we have you with us? Uh-oh.
Tyler is gone.
Technical difficulties. Dun, dun,
Dun
dun.
dun.
All right, let's see if I can get in touch with Tyler quickly. Maybe find out what's going
Hang
on.
on.
I guess it was a good time for a quick
good,
break as we get reconnected with
Oh, he's restarting.
there
He's
we go.
restarting. He's restarting.
Tyler
Tyler is back.
All right, Tyler is back and ready to go. All right, builders, let's get ready to do this. In 3, 2, 1, resume.
Build. Hey.
Oh, now you did it. Of
No,
course,
I
when it
didn't.
really doesn't matter. When it really doesn't matter. So, yep, you guys are good to go. Looks like his is...
It's Tyler.
Tyler, can you hear us? Oh, okay, maybe there's just a little bit of a delay there right now. It looks like he's getting to go. I'm sure Skype will eventually get us caught up with
yes,
him.
I can hear you. It's
All good, all good. Yep, there we go. Looks like Skype will catch up. Internet, you know, doing a competition over the internet is not always super easy. But...
I advise. Please no. I don't want to take over this channel. No. You know what work that is? I don't like work.
And you think I don't have a lot of fun when I'm doing this? It's not all work. There's a lot of play.
That's true. That's true. Although, wait. Take over the channel. Does that also mean take over the LEGO? In that case,
Maybe we shouldn't let him do that. Actually.
Because people, I'll let you in on a secret. I've seen Nick's LEGO collection.
Just a little bit, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Not too much.
Enough to make me jump.
I guess so. It's the bunnies. Oh my gosh, wait, that's funny.
It's the bunnies. No, I'm not.
But I don't think
Wait. Oh my god!
but I thought,
Bunny! Okay, so everybody in chat. I know it's not normal to do it here, but still. Everybody in chat gets a boop. Boop.
This is a little bit different than the one you
Yeah,
had,
that's
no?
this is the previous one, I think.
Is it? I don't know. I was
Yeah.
very lucky that Graham had some. It went off of him for fun.
Awesome. Oh, you got
Yeah.
it from Grim.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Graham's always super awesome and some fun stuff.
Booped. Yes, Miss
Oh,
Brickett.
sorry. Yes, Little John, could you move the camera down back for us? Thank you, my friends. Much appreciated.
Let's see where they are at the
We can
moment.
see, yeah, we can see the beautiful build in action. No, it's not orange. This is still red. I think just the lighting is a
It's
little
red.
hard.
It's red.
Yeah, the lighting in here is a little intense sometimes.
Maybe put the red brick next to it. See? It's red.
It's red. Bunny. Yep. Okay. So me and Parky are actually gonna retire for the day and let the bunny
Yep.
resume the hosting.
Bunny, do the hosting.
What do bunnies do?
Oh.
They make noise.
Hello, chat. Welcome to the bunny stream. How are you all doing? Is everybody doing okay? Who wants a boop? Who you want a boop? Wait, who's that over there? Up there. Oh, that's a cute, handsome boy. Hi, John. It's Bunny. And wait, what, over there. Oh my God, it's Tyler. Tyler, the awesome builder. I love it. Guys, are you excited as I am? It's ParkiBricks. Yay! See, that's what bunnies do.
Bunnies are really helpful.
Redeem boop. Everybody wants a boop now. You distract builders. That's the only thing that I'm good at. That's distracting people.
That's why I brought Parky in, because I really wanted to throw an extra curveball at these guys today. So
Well, Nikki, don't worry. I will not break anything because Nick was smart and he put everything away.
yeah, although I very sillily left that llama sitting there. I'm still regretting that one.
I still think it needs this on.
That's
the
how he
more...
looks in game, though. But
Yeah,
I will definitely be
these
mixing it up. I will
eyes.
definitely be
Oh,
mixing it up.
man. I love that.
I think they would make great hosts. Bunnies in general could be awesome.
Oh yeah, bunnies are
Yeah,
awesome.
They would be indeed.
Look at my stream. It has been taken over by the bunny.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you're not.
Bunny's
You're hardly
my
even
boss
needed
now.
anymore. I know he's in charge, eh? Pretty tough guy, isn't he?
Oh man.
Whoa! And it looks like we're getting our first
Oh my God.
donation.
Fluffy Wolf.
Fluffy, thank you so much.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, look at the maths. Someone did the math.
7 cents for each Lego our builders have to build with.
Oh my gosh, you added up
109%.
all the pieces. That's incredible.
And someone has to eat something? Question mark.
Yep. Okay, so actually, Fluffy, you get to decide who of the two of us you would like to subject to the Bean Boozle. It is not going to be both of us. You get to decide. So,
Oh, you didn't say that in the beginning.
no,
oh, you
no, yeah,
meanie.
everyone
You
gets to
meanie.
decide. So, no. So not Nick. Oh, hey,
Who's not Nick? I'm not Nick.
you're not Nick. I mean, you could. I guess you could make the bunny do it. That'd be pretty cool to look. We wouldn't do that. We wouldn't do that to it.
Okay. So how does this work? You
Okay, so here I'll show you.
I've never done this before,
No, this
people.
is
So it's the first time
you
that I'm
open
going
it
to do
up,
a bean
You open it
boozled.
up, and what you do is you like lift it up, and then it like puts a bean on the pedestal. It works
Yeah,
properly.
that works for it.
So sometimes it gets two, but try again.
Technology.
Come on, let's do one bean. There, boom, one bean. So this one
Good
looks
bean.
orangey. So your options are dead fish or strawberry banana smoothie.
Oh my god.
So it's gonna be one of two of those things. You have some water handy. Let's see how
Fluffy
Parky
Wolf,
gets to
first of
enjoy
all, thank you so much for your donation for St. Jude.
Indeed.
It is so much appreciated.
Super duper
Uh,
appreciated.
that's the only reason why I will be doing this.
It's for the kids. Oh yeah, that does not look good at all.
Oh, that's gross. That's gross.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gross.
Welcome to my world, Parky.
Oh my, this is horrible.
Yeah, they are.
Oh.
They really are.
I cannot swallow it even. Oh,
You got some water. You'll be all right. You'll be all right,
oh
buddy.
man.
Oh, thank you so much, Fluffy.
What? Can I just spit it out because? Oh man, this is.
All right,
yeah.
I guess I'll grab you a Kleenex.
Oh, this is bad.
It's funny to think that they can put so much awful stuff in such a small thing, right?
Thank you very much. Oh, man. Oh, that taste.
Oh, the smell too. Always so good.
Mm.
So good. All right, guys. So we're actually just about
Thank you, Fluffy Wolf. You have
8 minutes into
you are
our
my
first round.
best friend now.
How are our builders feeling so far? 8 minutes in now.
It doesn't go away.
It doesn't. It stink. I can really smell it on your breath. It's awful. Builders, how are we doing so far?
So far, so good.
Awesome.
the
Feeling
cup.
good.
We have 2 cups. We have the blue one.
Yes, indeed. We are both enjoying some drinks in the Lego cups.
It's all about that aftertaste. Yeah, Kevin.
Yep.
I try not to think about it anymore, but I still taste it.
It sticks for hours. Sometimes I've actually
For
felt
hours?
it the next day.
What did you do to me?
You know, some fun stuff. Today's liquid of choice is just water. Just water. Not getting too crazy.
Can't be worse than Parky's lasagna. 3J, you never get invited again. You do realize that.
Is he trying to make fun of the lasagna you made for?
Uh-huh.
Who would ever turn down some delicious lasagna? Hey, thank you, Shans.
Fluffy, trust me, I know you are the culprit. I know.
And Rune, what exhibition do you guys have planned for the last of the year? Well, I've been building a lot of stuff over the last year for an event like Brick World, as most builders do tend to build a wide variety of stuff. So it's going to be a lot of fun to show that all at Brick World. But I'd say most of my builds this year are video game inspired, pretty easily.
Hey, Shansar.
And welcome in, Mark of Falworth. Oh, it's true. Sometimes you're friends, but you still want to vote for the best builder.
I ate the dead fish one.
Yep, we enjoyed something really, really nice.
That taste really doesn't go away.
Do you have any suggested ×3 build sets? I mean, the 3 sets that we're using here seem to be doing really, really well for the builders and providing some awesome variety. So I could certainly suggest these ones, but I would say creator in general.
Yeah, but the 3-in-1s, for instance, the dinosaurs is good.
Yep.
Because with that you can build a lot of animals already. It gives a ton of inspiration. Very cool parts in it. You have the other one, the 3-in-1 with the house there.
Yep.
That's also very nice.
Yep.
And then the one that
I would
they're
always say
using.
pick a set related to the kind of things you might want to build, because typically the pieces will lend themselves well to those kind of builds. Eat a Snickers might help. It might be more like yourself. You're not yourself when you don't eat a Snickers. Or I don't actually.
True woman, but it's not that. It's actually rotten fish.
Yeah, it's gross. Like they are in the same place, right? They've got some pretty advanced technologies in place nowadays for OBS.
Yeah, this is actually completely virtual.
It is,
so we are doing some advanced green screening here, and it's amazing. It's amazing. It's state of the art, Adam. By the way, hey Adam.
It's good to see you, my friend. Good to see you.
But,
Yeah, you know, I will admit the label of dead fish is very silly. It has been pointed out before. Like all the fish we eat dead, so, for the most part. Not always. Not always.
I had Whitney after Fred, but last week the person I had waiting for.
Yeah, you never know how things might change throughout the competition, right? You might think
time.
you know who you want to go for based on the first build.
Oh, Amkirk, really?
Things could change up on the second round. Oh yeah, I know my dad's watching the F1 race upstairs. Feel free to let us know if nobody's looking to or not be spoiled in chat. Always cool to hear about what kind of cool stuff's going on.
So, and how are the builders doing at the moment? Where are we? Because we are almost 15 minutes in, and
things are moving along pretty quickly here. That's for sure.
Tyler has some interesting things going on, and John, also nice, interesting.
Yeah, I'm still kind of trying to figure out what I'm doing.
Sometimes it takes a bit. You as well, Tyler?
That never changes when you're building with Lego. Like you're always trying to still figure out what you're doing.
Yep, it's true. It's just play as you go, right? Figure it out as you go, trial and error.
Sometimes even some completely random building, just taking some parts, putting them together.
Can inspire a whole build on its own. Yeah. It's very, very true. Very, very true. Always consider the 360-degree look. I don't know, Miss Bricken. I feel like it could be a little bit harsh in a competition like this, where your parts, selection is pretty limited.
Even for other builds, for instance, when I do displays for exhibitions or something, sometimes I have models that only look good from the front and maybe the sides, but yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Nick was pointing at one of those type of builds, but sometimes it's just the front, and to really make the back also look nice, it would take so much time and bricks.
Yep.
And it's not worth it because most people will not see it. So
it just depends. It just depends.
Yeah.
And like this guy, like it's genuinely just I did not have the pieces. Like I would have been happy to if I had the parts for it, but It would have been
So
such a
Nick,
huge
Nick is
consumption of
pointing at.
parts.
Most people here in chat know my love-hate relationship with porks. Soulless.
Words are evil.
Evil indeed.
Evil.
So bad.
But the point is, here is a half-finished pork over here.
Yep.
That's even more.
A little bit terrifying in some
Yeah.
ways.
I'm going to have nightmares.
You'll be all right.
Vettel.
And there you go. Very
Ooh,
exciting.
Verstappen.
Awesome.
Yay. By the way, that's Belgian. Let you
Yes,
know.
just making sure it's displayed appropriately. Oh, that's awesome. That's very cool. Chewie should have eaten the pork. He was very close to. Very close to it.
Finally, someone who admits it. I mean, it would have been even more appropriate if Luke had eaten the pork instead of milking that poor creature.
Roasted over the lightsaber heat.
Yeah. Oh, we have a lightsaber here. We could roast the pork.
I'd rather not pick that guy up because I do not think he would survive.
Ah, he lives in Belgium. Ah, okay. I look at that. You see, I'm a real sports fanatic. I know everything about sports there is to know. Eat a pork flavored jam.
Someone needs to get on making one of those right now. Right now. It'd be
Oh
awesome
my
to
god.
see.
And I have to say, it's one of the best nicknames I've seen so far. Mr. Sir McAwesome. I love that one.
Always like the one thing I hate about doing Battle of the Bricks online is like you can never really get a good sense of like what the builders are doing necessarily until
Yeah, but
usually
that-
much
that-
later.
that
It adds a little bit to
increases-
the mystery, which is fun for sure. It is fun
Because
for sure
then
to see
you
that.
have a real reveal at the end.
You do. It is kind of nice. It is kind of nice.
At least he finished it. Yeah, Elmir. No.
All right, I don't know about you, Parky. I'm thinking it might be a good time to get our first challenge of the day going. What do you think?
What do you mean? That was already a challenge here.
Well, for the builders now, they get to suffer a little bit, maybe.
Wait,
Does
what?
that sound good?
Yes.
All right, so
Hey,
let's
this was
Join
it.
suffering.
yes, join us, guys. Join us. All right, so we are gonna get rid of that and bring up today's potential challenges. So you guys in chat will have the option to vote for two different things. The first one would be limited color building. So for a few minutes, probably about 3 minutes, the builders would be required to only build from using certain colors. So we would. I'm not going to be too mean because there's not a lot of like one
Girls
color
of
here.
Canada, we haven't started yet.
No,
wait,
don't
wait,
get
people.
started. Don't get started. Just want to give you a breakdown of them first. So we'd probably pick like 2 or 3 colors, and for 2 or 3 minutes, those are the only colors our builders can work with. To give them a little bit of limitation for a bit. And then the other option is that every time they go to put a piece on, they must give the best description possible that they can of that part. So if it's a 1x1 brick, they have to go 1 by 1. They have to say Travis brick, headlight brick, snot brick, I don't know, whatever description they can come up with. Before they put a piece on the model, they have to name it. Cool? Makes sense? Something fun for them to do? It's no way to keep them
Yeah,
busy
it's a
and
tough
distracted.
choice because both challenges are actually quite interesting.
And Almiria, that first thing you mentioned may or may not be unlocked if we reach our charity goal for today. We are now, what's that? It looks like we're like 61-ish dollars away, so we're getting very, very close. But let's now get the voting started for the challenge. So your options are going to be right there in chat, folks. Sweet.
So, Color of Canada, now is the moment to vote. Now. Go.
Exclamation mark, vote space, the number. Your options are 1 or 2. Yet voting, Vic. Vote Nick Choice. No.
Doesn't work like
guys
that.
get
Doesn't work like that, Rune.
I keep myself out of all possible influence in any way, shape, or form for the competition.
Nick, look over there.
Over where? I was like, wait, what?
I want them to know what it is like to build like me.
With unlimited color. I totally feel that for you, Dan. Let's see, how are things?
He's still a bit salty about that.
Still a little bit salty. No, but Dan's actually a little bit color, so it can be a little tough for him sometimes.
Oh,
but it's actually hard for him
man.
to distinguish different colors. So
Ah, yeah, okay then.
a little pretty interesting challenge to add into, but it doesn't stop Dan from being an incredible builder by any means.
True,
So,
he's amazing.
I can go ahead and do that right there.
He has some amazing builds. I think everybody so far that has participated in Battle of the Bricks,
It's been incredible, absolutely incredible.
so much talent.
Yep. The LEGO community in general is just tons of. All right, guys, we're getting down to it. I think we've got most of our votes in, so I might cut the timer down a little bit. I don't think there's any harm in doing that.
No.
Here we go.
I was thinking, huh? Are you putting it up?
No. Alright guys, so 30 seconds remaining. I'll show you guys the options just one more time. If you guys haven't gotten your vote in for our challenge, feel free to get in on that goodness. Is the Goldblum Jeff Goldblum? What does that mean? You have any idea what he means by that?
The Jeff Gold.
I don't know. What's with Jeff Goldblum? Why am I like him for Battle of the Bricks?
I know Jeff Goldblum always comes back. Every Jurassic Park movie.
True. I guess I always come back in every episode of Battle of the Bricks. Alright guys, looks like you guys are going to be naming each part for today. Don't get started just yet. Give me a moment here. I'm gonna get things ready, so I have a little timer here. How long should we make them do that for? 3 minutes?
3 hours?
3 hours? The entire remainder of the
I'm
competition?
not gonna be here in 3 hours.
Alright, so you guys are gonna both be just yelling at us. Please do wait for the other person to finish talking before we get going.
And we want accurate descriptions.
As accurate as you can be within reason. Alright guys, so in 3, 2, 1, go.
Dark green 1x2 plate.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Pretty simple
Blue
start.
1x2 tile.
Okay.
Blue
Awesome.
1x2 tile.
That sounds like a register.
I know, right? Part numbers, I know, right, Chand? We should have. Guys, what are the part numbers?
That would be so evil.
Would be. It really would be.
Art numbers? Oh, good.
No, I'm kidding, guys.
I know you are, but that would be awful.
Kevin got it.
Oh, yes, very true, very true.
Grandmaster.
True master builders know all the part numbers, right?
Yep.
Can I just, Tyler, what piece was that?
The blue wedge plate still.
Okay, all right. Every piece, even if it's the same one, I want to hear it again.
Blue 1x2 tile. Blue 1x2 plate. Blue 1x2 tile. Blue 1x2 plate. Blue 1x2 tile.
Are you feeling blue today?
Let John get in something. I think he's
1x3.
looking to build.
1x3 bow curved slope thingy bob.
Perfect.
Whatever that is.
That was actually a very good description.
It was. It was indeed. You do have to wonder, Random, are those actually blue or are those dark azure? Oh, other languages appearing.
Uh-oh, Tyler is frozen again.
Oh
I
no.
guess dark.
John, get off of Overwatch. I'll go join this moment. There we
Dark
go.
red
Oh my god,
1x1
the
plate.
mirror.
Awesome.
Kevin,
Thank you, John.
Kevin, it's not a secret code. Left, up, down, right.
This
A, B.
This isn't one of the classic fighting
X,
games or
X.
something.
Which
or-
one was it? Oh, the master code there. Don't you know the master code?
There's one like generic code, right?
Yeah,
Like
that
first-
was in the days from Nintendo. In the
Yeah,
beginning,
yeah,
there was
yeah.
a master code for all games.
Another dark red 1x1 plate.
Thank you, John. Oh my gosh, Johnny coming in with 12 months love. Actually, I gotta write these down. There's a couple I'm gonna have to do. Another
Johnny!
Johnny, thank you so much, buddy.
Oh my god! Oh no! The dress guy coming in as well.
Yo, Johnny and Dress Guy coming in with tons and tons and
I'm gonna
tons
be-
of love. Thank you so much, guys. Really, really appreciate that. I'm gonna make sure I write you guys down. Not really easy for me to have the heart out here.
And Kevin, you are right. It was the Konami codes, indeed.
6 dark red 1x1 plates.
And Miss
Just using all
Brickin,
those.
exactly.
Beautiful. Thank you, John. All right. Luckily, your time is up, guys. You do not need to describe the parts you are putting on anymore.
I mean, Tyler should consider being a statue somewhere.
I think so.
In,
Yeah.
in one of those touristy places, just sitting there. He would be really good at it.
Tyler, can you reset your camera?
Should what?
Oh, never mind. It kicked in. You're all good.
No, and then
Oh,
it stops again. And
no. Womp womp. That's okay. We know he's... Tyler, just keep focusing on working. I think it just picks up in and out, so it's
Fair,
not
is
a
that
huge
better?
deal.
Okay, sorry. I'm gonna
That's
blame
okay.
it on Sean.
Yeah, just blame it on Sean. It's all good.
Yeah,
He's trying to sabotage you, clearly. He doesn't want to have to worry about
Yeah.
competing against you.
I think he stole a few of your pieces
Yeah,
when he
might have
came
done-
in.
Yeah, maybe while the camera froze and you couldn't see.
Or maybe he added a few pieces.
Would he be doing that too? Dun, dun, dun.
Electronics on it, so I want to watch it. I want to hear what's going on.
Hacking, indeed, Chansar. Hacking.
Like pull up his chair and sit in the background.
I still taste that fish.
Do you, eh? Isn't it great? Isn't it great? So yes, guys, don't forget you can still donate and still make me and Parky do some silly stuff today.
Me and Parky.
Yeah, either of us. It could
Yeah.
be one or the
Yeah.
other of us. It might not be anyone.
I know which way
particular.
this is going.
No, what do you mean? It could be me too. You never know.
In the beginning, when I arrived, he said, both of us are going to do this thing.
I know.
Both of us. And then, donation comes in. What does he do?
But
well,
it
you
was-
have to choose one of us.
It was like that before when I had
Yeah.
Rick on, when I had Gogula on. It was always optional when you
Yeah.
wanted something
Yeah,
to
yeah.
happen to you. You don't get any special exceptions, mister. It's because you're from across the ocean.
Yeah, I believe you. Oh, good goal.
Yes, gotta remember to keep those things updated.
You have the same problem as me.
So, you know, Parky, why don't we learn a little bit more about you and your Lego history? I had the pleasure of learning a little bit more about how your Lego history kind of came together. So, why don't you tell us about how you got into, how you got to where you are today with Lego?
Well, how I got here, that was with a blade. No, but with Lego, actually, I haven't been building against that long because when I was young,
Yep.
I built a lot of Lego. I had a ton of I had the space monorail. I know.
Very good sense.
Then we lost it all due to an unfortunate accident. And I was just at the age of 14. So that's the age where you say, I don't buy Lego anymore.
Yeah.
And so only 2.5 years ago, not even, I got back into Lego. Started with the Millennium Falcon,
Beautiful.
like with many people.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is fun. And I started buying like crazy first sets. And then lose bricks. And that's where we are now.
Yeah. And then how did you stumble upon Twitch? How did your journey as
That's a
a
good question.
broadcaster on Twitch
So,
start?
last year, Twitch, I was watching it on and off sometimes for some gaming. And then suddenly, I don't know how I came up on your stream. I don't remember exactly, but suddenly I was there in your stream like, wait, Lego on Twitch? What is this craziness? And we got to know each other then. A lot of chatting, talking. It was really fun. And at one point I was like, hey, this might be fun to do. And you were like, oh, go for it. You supported me all the way. Gave me
Happy to
some
be
excellent
there, yeah.
pointers and everything. So, and last year, July, I started.
Boom.
There you go. Yeah, Tosi, I am from across the pond. I know. But I'm not actually here. Apparently it's green screen.
It's
so.
all very high, advanced technological wonders taking place right now that are making this beautiful thing happen.
The co-host has a very clear accent. I know. Look, I cannot hide it.
All right, 20 minutes left, or actually 19 minutes.
Sounded like from something from Benelux. Yeah. You're scared of what Tyler has built. What is Tyler built?
Ooh. I think you've started to get an idea. Do you have an idea, Parky?
I think I'm going to run away because that looks way too dangerous.
I'm scared, but not for the reason you guys are, because that looks really good.
I think you're cleverly obscuring whatever you're building, so that alone is terrifying.
Yeah, the fear of the unknown is always a big one for sure.
I must say, with Tyler, I get a bit of a Harry Potter vibe.
Interesting.
I'm not going to say more. I don't want to influence.
And by the way, guys, if you haven't already checked out the amazing work of both of our builders here, please make sure you guys go check them out on Flickr, Facebook, all their social media. John also has an awesome website that he does with his brother where they share a bunch of cool techniques, talk about their builds and their adventures along the way. It's really, really fun, and you guys should definitely check it all out. Please do. They're definitely deserving
Absolutely.
of doing their awesome work.
I just bookmarked it.
Perfect.
It's like
Yep.
bookmark.
Yep. Exactly. Awesome. Little John gonna be like that last 2 minutes on Chopped, and bam, it'll all be on the plate and tasty, right? You never know, man. Like Battle of the Bricks, anything can happen. Anything can happen.
Oh yeah.
What's a lot of fun with the show. So
For instance, somebody at the last minute could drop something and it could shatter completely. Tyler, don't drop it.
Don't pinks anything.
don't jinx anything, right? I actually don't think we've had any of those instances yet where like a builder's been like sabotage themselves, arguably, by like dropping something or messing something up. So you never know, though. It could happen. Could happen. Yep.
I think I did. Green build. I grabbed a few things.
You did, but I think you'd already presented most of it by that point.
Oh yeah, that's
It was
true,
like
that's
as
true.
you were trying to just show it to people, but
Oh yeah, then it fell off. That's right.
Fluffy saying another flavor of beans for such a suggestion.
Flavor.
Oh no, Kitty just enjoyed some Battle of the Bricks fun.
No.
So Shand, it is actually going to be a random of the wearables. Unfortunately, you do not get a choice of which wearable they end up wearing, but you do get to choose which size of wearable. A daily occurrence for you, Dan. Womp womp. Womp womp. I know. A little less fun, but leaves it to a little bit of mystery too. Some excitement to see what happens.
Yeah, I would also look cool with a Batman or something, or nerdy, or I would rug all of them. Absolutely.
And Shane, do be aware the wares have changed recently, so the one you were looking for in that case, yeah, I don't think she realized it changed. But I think that one, well, that does have my name on it, but
I see clearly written Nick.
it does say Nick. It does say. I think I Stitch helping him. Butterfingers, apparently, Dan, you gotta work on that. Dude.
Okay, I'll do it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, actually, I don't know.
Because Bunny is looking at me and is saying,
you can do one
you have
part,
to do
I'll
it.
do the other. Okay, we'll split this one. There's 2 parts to it,
"Oh my god!"
and this one's kind of designed to fit me, so I don't know if this would work for you.
That's
anyways.
so cool.
Arr. You're supposed to wear it behind your ears, not in front, but you can do it however you like. Parkin looking like a cute little pirate.
Arby.
Kind of ties into our adventurers theme a little bit, or adventure-y. Well,
So,
searching for some treasure.
builders, just so you know, bonus points if you have something piratey going on. If there is some piratey thing going on, you get bonus points. Doesn't matter what, but
Who's giving out these bonus points?
me,
For what?
I don't know. You'll see. So cute. I know. My cute little.
Arr! That's your answer, Steve.
What is your favorite letter?
Arr!
No, not really.
No, you don't think so? Shand, thank you so much for the 100 bits. I really appreciate that. So kind of you.
Big boop. Boop.
E for 5.
Oh my.
Fine, throw a curveball at me. That's all right. That's all right.
Unikitty style build.
And
What?
it's R with the big thing. But it looks like we're starting to actually see
really
something come
think it's
together from
different.
Little John.
Like
Yeah,
this,
it's more comfortable from the back for sure.
Now I'm a pirate unicorn.
Oh, I get it. It's like an R with its leg cut off.
Oh my god.
Think about it. That's so clever.
I
never
got
thought
it.
about that
I got
before.
it.
That's
Oh
so
my
funny.
god. So good, Steve.
Funny.
Of course, Shanstar coming to the rescue.
Oh my gosh, we're almost getting to the
No,
10
Free J,
minute
that-
mark.
That's somewhere else.
And when we get to the 10-minute mark, right, as I get my idea, right?
Probably.
No.
That's how it all goes, you know.
Don't
Once
you think I
find
look
settle-
like a pirate unicorn now? With the pirate unicorn hat?
You are quite silly. But hey, me and Steve, we're sidekicks. Steve's got his little pirate patch there too.
Uh-huh.
I like it.
Yeah, his emote on that part is awesome.
Mhm.
Yar!
Indeed, Canada. Indeed.
Where are you? Oh, almost at 10 minutes.
Mhm.
Ding, ding, ding.
It
Really?
is so exciting to see everything come together.
I really have a Harry Potter vibe there.
It's really interesting. And yo, Meridian, welcome on into Battle of the Bricks today. Dun dun dun. You man, Shanstar, what do you mean? I'm not your sidekick. I'm a pirate right now. I got a patch and everything.
A danger noodle. What's a danger noodle?
It makes sense for what it's probably supposed to be. So I like that. That's a new way I'm gonna describe those things. Calling them danger noodles.
I love it.
Oh, it's winking. Doesn't it look like a pirate with a patch?
Yeah.
The emote is winking. I feel like it's because of like my eyes. But it will definitely be.
What is this, Meridian? This is Battle of the Bricks, where we have two builders squaring off against each other and try to come up with awesome builds.
Yeah,
and the winner advances to the next round.
Oops, wrong place, wherever that was. Probably just type that in Discord or something.
Your patch, excellent. It suits you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, I made it to fit me perfectly. Yeah.
Is it making
Was
noise?
that you?
Well, I have it. Oh. Wasn't on silent anymore.
Aboard a pirate ship. Yep. Welcome to the, I don't know, what would we call this vessel? The
Pirate Building Channel. Oh.
I don't know. Can't think of a good way to tie Battle of the Bricks into a pirate ship.
I step away for a cup of coffee and return to find myself.
Well, hey, I don't compete, and I also totally agree it would be very unfair because I would get absolutely destroyed by the competition. That's why I'm the host, not a competitor.
Smart.
Yep. I'm pretty clever like that sometimes. I have my moments.
Wait, you have moments?
Yeah. Yeah, right?
I don't have moments. I want moments.
No, never. I
want
feel like you've had
moments.
your moments too, Bert. You've had lots of amazing moments. Alright, and actually, you know what? I think me and Parky are going to be okay to free ourselves. Plus opens the doors for someone to still get some donations in for chat.
I was
as
just
well.
getting into the pirate headbanging thingy.
There's a pirate headbanging thingy? I haven't
I
heard
think
of
you
that
know
before.
that.
No, never.
We are pirates! Yar!
And maybe just you, Triple X. I don't know. I think the audio's been pretty good. We had some quiet audio at the start, but it's been good since. We may be getting a little quiet, but I think we are getting excited because we are now actually at the 10-minute mark.
So only 10 minutes have gone by? We're doing pretty good.
Nice try, Tyler. Nice try.
That's great.
That's a good one.
So Tyler needs to finish in 5 minutes, where John gets an extra 5 minutes.
I thought that's what his bathroom break was.
So yes, Meridian, we have our amazing friend Parky here joining us from Belgium, all the way from Belgium, co-hosting on Battle of the Bricks with us today. It's fantastic. You may also know him from the brick building community here on Twitch. He's a wonderful member of it. We've been very lucky to have him, bring lots of love and hype to the community here. It has been quite wonderful indeed.
Tyler is considering something new.
Maybe, ooh, getting a second model going. I like
Yeah,
it.
it looks like it.
I like it a lot.
Looks like it.
And Beakoff, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to Richburg. Did he bring waffles? I mean, you'd have to wonder.
No, I forgot.
Ah, there we go, Triple X. Beautiful. Beautiful indeed. But yes, if you guys do want to donate, you can do so there. And you can also check out the fun little incentives we have going for you guys, which is super awesome.
I'm really wondering what John.
I know, I'm excited to see what's going to be going on.
I see something going on there,
There's
but
definitely something coming together, but I'm excited to see how it all comes together.
So
He's waiting
last.
for us.
So Little John sorted, but unsorted.
I feel like as John has gone through his building, slowly things have become a little bit messier, maybe. But hey, if that's how it works for him to get his building
It
done.
starts nice and sorted.
Yeah,
and then,
that's how it all goes with all of us, right? Have you ever seen me mid-project where I have all the containers all about? There's just stuff everywhere, right?
absolutely.
I mean, it gets crazy, dude. Because you bring in pieces from all the different locations you have, and you have them all laid out, and all the leftover pieces lying around too.
Or then you're using something. It's like, oh no, I don't want it, and
Yeah,
you just
kind
put
of set it aside, right?
for. In your mind, you're like,
Maybe I'll use it later.
No,
right?
I put it away later.
Yeah, that too, absolutely. And Vicious, welcome on in.
Hey, Vicious Unicorn. What do you mean? What's going on?
I feel like he may have just only gotten the notification or something. Maybe. People are usually a little unhappy when Twitch sends them a notification over an hour later, and we're like, oh yeah, that thing is
so
live.
strange.
Yep. Can't leave the room sometimes without spending 10 minutes clearing a bath. Yep, I can't say that's ever happened. I'm lucky that I got a nice big desk to work with, but I know a lot of builders have to work on the floor, and then they end up, blocking themselves out of the room.
With me,
right?
it's mostly, those small containers that you have here.
Yeah.
So I take one out, for instance, with 1x1 round
Yeah, more like
plates.
those ones too, right?
And almost every time what happens?
At one
It's
point,
full, it's
somehow,
full.
yeah. Yep. I've had it happen a couple times on stream too. So
One time on stream, I dropped something, I forgot about it, and I was just sitting in my chair, put my foot down, and I completely stepped on one, and oh my!
And we all know how that
hurt.
feels, guys.
That hurt, especially if it's completely unexpected.
Yeah. Oh, it's a what the hell is Parky
Oh, yeah,
in
free Jet.
Canada? Well, he is here. And yes, Kevin, indeed, I totally agree. Creative genius. Benji had a messy studio as well.
Yeah, Vicious. I'm currently in Toronto visiting Nick, and next week we will be in Chicago Brick World.
He will indeed. I'll actually be there as of Tuesday, so
Oh yeah,
A little
I'll
bit
I'll
earlier,
only be
but-
there Saturday and Sunday.
gonna be seeing some sights along the way, which is super exciting. So we'll definitely get to see some awesome stuff. Be fantastic.
And then in Chicago Brick World, I will be trying to distract Nick while he's streaming.
Parky's gonna be just like sabotaging the studio.
Oh yeah,
I'll have to hire
absolutely.
some security, maybe.
Absolutely.
Maybe
I
I'll
will
hire
be
some
jumping
security.
around there
Yeah.
and throwing bricks at you. And
Yeah, so Triple F, if you're wondering about Eclipse, Eclipse Graphics, or Victor, is a very good friend of mine who has is actually hooking us up with some really cool printed pieces for the competition this year. He's going to be doing the name or the plate on the trophy. So just like I got him to do that one for me last year for Battle of the Bricks, he's going to be doing all of this year's for us as well. Which is super awesome.
No.
So the camera didn't want to focus,
No,
but
but-
trust me when I say the printing is beautiful. He's the same guy I use
Absolutely.
for my business bricks. He does wonderful work, and he's just tons of cool little builds and sets and printed pieces. So definitely worth checking out.
is this engraved or printed? It's printed.
Wait, what? Tons. What kind of craziness is that?
Did you guys read the article about Lego newly sharpened bricks that will make people die?
Those sound awful.
Oh my god!
Why would they make that?
Why would they kill their target audience?
It's not a good idea. Not a good idea at all. Hire Parky police to keep the wild Parky away.
Well, if Bunny is there, then I will be afraid.
Yes, I will keep the money on hand to keep the Parkies away.
Yeah, then I need to run away.
You know, I might have to.
I'm afraid of bunnies nowadays.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun.
Have you ever seen Monty Python? Monty Python and Holy Grail?
Very briefly.
So no, okay. In that you have a bunny that eats everybody.
Ooh, not fun.
Yeah.
Not fun at all. Indeed he does, Kevin. Yes, indeed he does. Indeed he does. Joke news pages? Oh, something like The Onion or something like that with pure satire. I love those. Those can be pretty fun. And Triple X, you're yelling at me. What's going on?
Uh-oh.
And guys, this is your last chance to donate for St. Jude to unlock the really quick challenge.
Don't let
our
me.
builders.
Please don't let me.
Although
win
you
again.
can still make me and Parky suffer even if the challenge doesn't happen, so. Aw, that one sank, then I rebuilt it. That one sunk too. Why are you building all these things that sank? But this one, uh-oh, looks like we have a successful build maybe.
Oh.
Make sure you get some pictures up in the Discord so we can see that.
I know Fluffy Wolf. He always says "and," but what he really means is Parky.
It's true. It's true.
He's as friendly. Now that I've met him in real life, I can confirm he is as friendly as he looks on stream.
Am I though?
I didn't say you were friendly.
As I am on stream. I'm friendly on stream. Right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Is he? Chat, what do you guys think? Is he friendly on stream? Oh, don't do that. That's mean.
Puppy eyes.
That's influencing the people.
By the way, builders.
First stream, Fluffy Wolf. Oh, welcome,
3
welcome.
minutes remaining.
Dun, dun, dun.
How are you guys feeling? How has it felt overall? You know, has it gone by quicker than you thought it might have?
I felt
What?
better in the first 15 minutes than the last 45, which is a little weird, but
That is interesting. Interesting.
Vicious, please don't leave. Yes, you really have good people in chat.
Apparently,
Yeah.
Apparently, I do. Thank you, Nyla. Got my back.
Now, if only you had decent moderators.
Yep. All they want to do is ban people, apparently.
Yeah,
One of the first
my
things he
God!
did when he got in here, guys, he grabbed the ban hammer and he was like,
I immediately took a picture with
He
it.
was
I was
too
like,
happy.
I need this. So now I have a picture of me with the band hammer. So that's going
You
to
do.
be a command in the
oh,
future.
that
You do
should
realize
be,
that.
Should be. Absolutely. I can agree with that. Free J doesn't answer, avoids it. He avoids it altogether.
Twitter feed is full of E3 stuff. Hunt, what did you expect?
Yeah, E3 is going to be taking over for the next few weeks for sure. But then right after E3, it'll be Brick World. All the Brick World goodness, hopefully. From people like me, Parky, Maddie, Steve.
Tyler
all
has
the
2
people there.
minutes to use all those Azure pieces.
I know,
Apparently,
right? I
people
get
are
that
counting on you
frustrated.
using them all. If you don't, I don't know. I guess you're being punished.
What were you saying, Tyler?
I know, I talked in beforehand about the Azure pieces being my favorite, and I've used, like, not even half of them.
For shame. For shame.
Ding, ding, ding.
Indeed,
Shame.
and that's what's so cool. I mean, like, I think a lot of our communities have kind of, been found through other streamers and stuff like that, and it's cool to be able to just get to meet, fun new people, right? New sharper bricks. Oh my, that's the headline.
You came from a different Twitch. My different username. Yeah.
Who was one of our competitors, Kyle?
Yeah.
So, and he will be seeing him at Brick World, which is awesome.
Oh, you will be there as well?
He will be.
Cool.
Yeah. Indeed. Guys, less than 1 minute left. Hunt, maybe get that in the Discord because I feel like we just want to focus on the competition. We're getting so close to wrapping things up for today. Yep. 40 seconds, builders.
That funny old guy, where is he at now?
Who knows where he's gone?
I'm not feeling funny now. Vicious.
And guys, don't forget, we did actually recently launch a brick building community Discord, a great place to connect with all of the brick building content creators, not only on Twitch, but on YouTube, and Instagram, and Flickr. It's a really great place to connect with a wide variety of builders, and it's a great way to get to know Discord if you've never used it before either. There's lots of great info in there, lots of friendly people looking to answer questions. So, 5,
4,
3,
2, 1, build!
finish.
Oh, no.
I knew you were gonna do that. Knew it.
I said it correct this time.
They're not building anymore. They're done.
Okay,
They're done.
swords! No.
All right, builders. So how are we feeling? How was that 45 minutes?
I felt pretty good.
Feel pretty good. John, how about you?
Oh, wow.
Let's go for the
Now I
Lego.
don't feel so good.
Still not really sure.
All right. Well, I guess we're gonna have to see. So I think who did we present first earlier? I think it was Tyler. So this time around, we're gonna have Little John present his awesome Lego builds to us right now. So chat, focus in, study these builds. Remember the theme is adventurers, so anything that kind of ties into that theme is what we're gonna be looking for. And we're gonna see both their 15-minute build and then their 45-minute build. All right. So go ahead, Little John, and present to us what you have today. John?
John?
Alright, so
Uh-oh.
first I started off.
We're gonna ask you to hold up for a second. Can you
you not hear me?
refresh? There we go. Okay,
no,
it's catching
yes.
up. It's catching up. So we're good. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so I started off with these two pillars that were gonna go outside.
Oh no, Skype! Why you do this? We were so close. We got like the whole competition. John was good. Tyler looks great now, and now it's flipped. John, can you hear us still? I think we're gonna have to get John to refresh for us.
Yeah. Maybe start with Tyler first and...
Yeah, well, we have Tyler that's still with us before he turns frozen. Okay, guys, we're gonna switch things up. Hopefully, we'll get Little John back with us in just a moment. And in the meantime, we'll have Tyler present his builds to us right now.
All right, what order do you want? Uh-oh.
Show the 15-minute build first, and then we'll.
Okay, so the 15-minute build was, let me know if this is in frame or not. I can't see
Yep,
my
nope,
own.
you're good.
Perfect.
This is the 15-minute build. The 15-minute build was a little skull guardian, maybe to ward off people and warn them of dangers and traps ahead. Tried to give him some goofy-looking little eyes there. So there's the 15-minute skull build.
All right, I think we lost John from the call right now. Let me see. We can do something to get him back in here. Because this is making your camera incredibly odd as well.
Oh,
Let's
Mine.
see, let's see.
Yeah, Tyler, you're now over the 2 screens. Oh,
Okay,
he's
looks like
coming
Little
back.
John's
He's coming
rejoining.
back.
Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll give you a moment here. Sorry, guys. The nature of the internet. There we go. All right, looks like Little John has loaded back in. So, John, we're gonna let Tyler continue presenting, and then we'll let you do your presentation. Sound good?
It's still not.
All right, it's coming in and out, so hopefully it holds up. All right, so Tyler, you can continue with your presentation.
All right. So the main thing that I built for the 45-minute build section
wow.
is the Cobra Guardian. I feel like this would be some sort of magical giant creature that would be guarding some sort of adventurer's temple. I tried to use some of the azure color there, and instead of a forked tongue, he's just got like a fire-breathing tongue there. And I like using all these mixel joints to try and get sort of that segmented body there.
Very cool.
There.
Very
Alright.
fitting of the adventurers theme. I think that's definitely, we saw lots of little snakes in the Orient style sense, or the
It actually
desert style
reminded
sense.
me of the basilisk from Harry
Harry
Potter.
Potter, true, yeah. There's been a lot of big epic snakes and lots of different things.
Yeah.
So very nice.
cool.
Do you have something else to include as well?
The last thing I started doing was hopefully a drawbridge over some lava and spikes that he would be guarding, just with kind of the remaining pieces that I had left over.
Nice, very nice. Indeed, all very
I like the
fitting.
drawbridge actually.
Yeah, it kind of ties everything together a little
Oh,
bit. So
that's Indiana Jones.
yeah,
That's
like you said,
Bonus points!
like you said. So very nice. All right, and now that we've got Little John back with us, let's hear about your awesome builds as well.
Alright, so I started off with these 2 pillars, kind of got some sort of flame on top of them, using the green spike pieces. And those are the entranceway to this little temple-ish sort of thing. I got some torches going on there, using some horns, and plate with hole through the middle. And then I added a little bit of river onto this as kind of to connect the scene. I was going to have it running through the middle. And over here is a little shrine with some sort of horn, I
Guarded
guess,
treasure.
as the treasure. And then finally, I attempted to do some sort of person, but I'm not real happy with this guy. But
I actually
A
like that
crazy
one.
little character to defend all the stuff. I
Oh my
like
God,
it. It
that's
all
so
kinda ties
cool.
together. Yeah.
That little one is so cool.
Awesome.
John, can you show that little one again?
yeah,
Very
Oh my
nice.
God, that's so nice. I love that one.
So you guys may have remembered as well, John, awesome stuff, amazing stuff from both you guys. You guys remembered Eric was supposed to be joining us today, but he wasn't feeling so well, but he's popping in right at the end here, right before we get our voting going, which is really, really awesome. You just missed the beautiful presentations of both of these builds.
What was it that
Today's theme is Adventurer. Tyler's built some awesome stuff you can see lying out on the desk there. He's got a snake, a little skull, and a bridge. And Little John's built like a little temple scene with a volcano, which is pretty fantastic as well. There's some really, really cool stuff from both of our builders. So guys, the final thing to do for today is going to be for you guys to vote on who you think the winner of Battle of the Bricks is. So I'm going to go ahead and get that ready for you guys.
Oh, yeah, I cannot vote.
Nope, don't get your phone out, Parky.
can't vote either?
No, now that you're here, Eric, if you had stayed at home or stayed away, you might have been able to.
Oh man.
But, all right, guys.
Vote. Thanks,
And
Toasty.
here
Thanks,
we go,
Toasty.
guys. You guys are going to have 3 minutes to vote for your builders. Builders, of course, you are welcome to continue to show off your awesome builds to see if you
Please
can
do.
convince and
So
persuade
bring
the
your
chat.
builds in.
Yeah, into camera.
Focus.
And, yeah, show them off. But there you go, guys. It is time to vote on the winner. How you doing today, Eric?
Not so hot, but I'm here to.
Here to see how the end of the competition turns out, which is awesome. To make a danger noodle, as someone called it in chat, which I really like. But yes, awesome job
Danger
to
noodle.
both of our builders today.
That's
Little John's
volcano.
volcano, pretty cool there.
Thing.
Yeah, with some little mushrooms or little trees around it, pretty cool.
I gotta say, John, I'm impressed with how much stuff you were able to crank out. Like, that's really impressive.
I was thinking the same about you, because that snake thing is really big.
Vote
New
your
guy in the
kind of
background choice.
Yeah. This is what they made.
So much fun little builds. I love it. I love it.
That skull was also cool, yeah.
Really awesome theme, everybody. This was really cool.
And
Yeah,
this next
I really
to the
liked it.
entrance, those candles, also very nice. Big candles for next to the entrance.
And the little lava. Yeah, someone called him like a lava guard. Yeah, so this is Eric, guys, a good friend of mine who he's originally going to be joining us as a co-host, but he's a little under the weather. He's just popping by to drop something off, but now he gets to see the end of the competition through, which is
Another
pretty cool.
competition.
Yeah.
All these awesome builds. Great job.
But hopefully maybe we can, or no, never mind. Hopefully
Not
next
next
year, almost again. I can't get it out of my head that Eric's not joining us in Brick World this year. I want you to be there so bad. I can't think of anything else. No? All right, guys, a minute and 30 seconds left to vote for whoever you think the builder will be. Vote Duplo Bunny, right?
Bunny
Bunny.
presents.
Boop. Did you guys feel pretty good about the competition today? Have some fun?
I had a lot of fun.
Absolutely. I mean, come on. Building with Lego? How is that not fun?
There's never a time where it's no
Exactly.
fun. Never a time where it isn't fun.
That huge tumbler that he has.
I know.
So
I didn't even
jealous.
see him drink out of it a lot. I feel like you were so focused on building, you forgot to hydrate.
I'm going to be really dehydrated after this.
It is tiring when you're
Also,
in the
people
heat
have
of the
a-
moment. No. Indeed. One
Little
minute
guy
remaining
looks like a
on
red Smurf.
He totally
Smurf.
could be.
Evil Smurf.
A little
Cool.
evil Smurf.
Would that be a Smurf that also makes other Smurfs turn red when he bites them?
Maybe something like that. Maybe his little wand there has some magic in it or
Ooh.
something like that. 30 seconds until we find out who is moving to the next round. We'll show you guys the bracket and how that's shaped up, and then I'll let you guys know where you can find the final 2 episodes of Battle of the Bricks, as they're going to come to you live from Brick World.
When you need a piece, you don't have. That's the worst, Worms. That's the worst.
All right.
Yeah,
and here we
I
go.
found I needed.
Our winner is going to be revealed, and the winner is Tyler.
Congratulations.
Tyler, congratulations on winning today's battle in Battle of the Bricks. Amazing. Guys, get some clappers and hype and excitement in chat, but of course, amazing job to both of our builders. Beautiful builds. Guys, I of course will ask you to take some pictures so we can show that off to all of our other followers who might not get to see the competition. But let's also go take a look and see how the competition is shaping up, shall we, Parky?
Absolutely.
So let's dive into the brackets. So, in the first round of the competition, we had Casey, who was able to beat out Dave. Next, we had Kyle defeating Kevin, Mr. Kevin Hinkle here, in battle, unfortunately. And then Sean was able to top Cecilia. And then today, unfortunately, John has been eliminated, which means Tyler is moving on to the next round to face off against John. Dun, dun, dun. And both of these battles are going to be taking place. The one of Casey and Kyle and Sean and Tyler are going to be taking place on this Saturday, in person, live from Brick World Chicago, right after noon Central Time.
So, ladies and gentlemen, please make sure you don't miss this awesome Battle of the Bricks live from Chicago and Brick World. Be there to see them going head to head with all sorts of new challenges. Will you be there or not? Will you miss out on the greatest event in the world or not? Just be there.
Thank you, Parky. Yeah, so Brick World Chicago hype. Apparently can't spell B-O-T-B. There we go. You guys actually can set it up so you can be reminded of the events as well. I'm going to create events for both of the episodes, both the semifinals and the finals, so that way you guys do not miss that as well. Builders, I of course want to take a moment to thank you for participating today. I hope you guys had an awesome time. Incredible builds from both of them. I'm always
Absolutely
just blown away with what you guys can come up with in such a limited time with limited parts. It's totally crazy, but super duper awesome. Parky, I'd love to thank you for joining me today as well.
It was a pleasure.
It was wonderful to have you. Did you have a good time getting to co-host on Battle of the Bricks?
Especially that Bean Boozled thingy. Yeah, that was so
Such
much
a great
fun.
part of that, right?
Yeah.
And Fluffy, again, thank you for your wonderful donation to St. Jude Children's
Yeah, it was
Hospital,
awesome.
guys.
Thank you so much.
It's so awesome to be able to do something awesome like raise money for a wonderful cause while we do this competition. And Eric, thank you for coming by and checking things out as well.
Yeah.
You got to see the end of the competition, which is pretty cool too. So, but yes, guys, that is going to be a wrap for today. Of course, the next time you guys are going to get to see us is from Brick World Chicago. There may be some other live streams going on as well. I know Parky's planning on doing some live streaming from the event. I may be doing some as well. We're actually going to have a whole broadcasting studio. So you may actually get a bunch of different live streams happening from different channels and different content creators happening at the event too. So it's going to be really cool to see what kind of fun live streams come to life over there.
Look what Kevin is asking.
The final bunny boop.
Shall we do it?
I think that's a perfect way to end things off.
So, people, here it comes. The final boop. Before we say goodbye. Boop.
All right, have a wonderful day, everybody.
Bye,
We'll
everybody.
See you guys soon. Take care.